Bms 4.36. It's time for a mission, and we're using the Gulf War map. It's actually the Kuwaiti map. And one of my subscribers indicated he wanted to see the briefing, and I think that's a great idea. It tells you more about the mission than I can. And we're at Kafji Air Force Base, drafted into service, and our target is in far western Kuwait, held by the Iraqi forces, and they've militarized this airfield, and we are at day 2. So this is going to be a coalition strike, and we're going to have a seed flight, British Tornadoes, GR1s. And they've got HARM anti-radiation missiles. And we're also going to go up with some Navy ECM aircraft, the Prowler. And we're going to flood this area with electronic countermeasures to suppress enemy radars. And finally, air traffic control, AWACS at E2C. So we have a real powerful package to engage the enemy. They do have a SA-3 here and other point air defenses that we have to look out for because they're not on the map.
All right, listen up.
All right, I love that. Here's our briefing. The airstrike, the target, the flights, and most important, our comms ladder. So this is the tower, our flight, and AWACS. So we're all set to go. Let's get underway.
Runway 170 at 2 knots. Runway 16. You're cleared for takeoff.
Okay, we got clearance for takeoff. And we got to get right underway. Our packages are just minutes apart. Each flight is already taxiing to the runway. Nose wheel steering off. We're going to power up. And this is a really short runway, so we've got to pick up our speed and get airborne quick so we don't run into the sand. All right, nose up. All right, gear up. We just made it. All right, time on target is everything, and getting all our flight to attack at the same time or perform their mission at the same time is real important, and fortune is with us. We linked up with our Tornado GR1s, and it's a flight of 2. They have anti-radar missiles, and they're the tip of the spear. We've got laser-guided bombs, but we need the SAM system suppressed, and our GR1 just fired a anti-radar missile. Look at that. That's a great sight. It's going vertical because it's tracking. Let's take a closer look at our anti-radar missile. It's got a good track. Tracking radar destroyed. All right, the second GR1 also just fired his anti-radar missile. So let's use our TGP, our sniper pod, to line up on the runway. We're going to line up on the main runway here. And we're going to go TMS up. We're going to visually verify the target by going nose down a little bit, and our HUD is right on target. Bomb drop queue just lit up. Weapon release is being held down. GBU 24 out.
Paveway.
And we get to manually laze this with the first trigger detent, and it's really cool. Really gives you that control. We've got a good laze going. Bomb is right on target. All right, so backseat BDU or BDA, right on target. Let's flip it around for another pass. What's really nice is I'm using a Gladiator NXT, and having the trim right on a four-way hat is just pretty awesome. There's our second GBU 24. We're going to make a low G turn back to the target area. Full 180. Try not to put too much stress on the airframe, as we only got one bomb. Alright, coming out of the turn, let's look in the left MFD targeting pod. And real quick, we spot something interesting. Some IL-76 transports.
Altitude. Altitude.
That's a capital target. We can't pass those up. So we're going to go TMS up. And we've acquired the target designated for our second GBU 24. Going to power up. Bomb out.
Paveway.
Caution.
We're going to switch from 3D to the 2D view just so we can focus on our left MFD. Alright, we're lasing. Just that little depress on the trigger. That sense of power. Alright, bomb is
Right, 7-1, package marshaled.
Alright, the blast knocked out both aircraft. Alright, let's look in the MFD cam, gratification cam, and we can watch that sequence. Bomb is right on target. Alright, pretty successful mission. Let's take her in.
East, 7-1, turn right, heading 175, runway 16.
Air traffic control instructions. And we're lining up for final. And just like the takeoff, the landing is going to be
East
landing's
7-1.
going to be pretty tricky as
Traffic
well.
12 o'clock, 2
We
miles.
need to use all of this runway. So we're going to come in at a real shallow angle and try to get our wheels right on the very end of the runway. All right, we've got a good approach. Gonna give it a little power to get over this fence. There we go. There's the throttle we need, and we're gonna back it off. Nose up. And touchdown. Nailed it. All right, pretty good landing. All right. Let's check our score. Mission debrief. Mission success. We knocked out the runway. We also spotted a couple of heavy transport aircraft, and we were able to lock onto them and take them both out with a single bomb. Laser guided, of course, it really helps. So the GBU-24 is 1,000-pound bomb, so it's had enough explosive to take out both aircraft on the ground. The rest of our flight did an outstanding job. No enemy air threats, and we had support from the electronic warfare aircraft. Probably helped us out a lot, suppressing the enemy radar. Probably couldn't get a lock on us. And the GR1 tornadoes, just outstanding. They knocked out both radars, the bar lock and the flat face, and we had a clear shot to the target. The only thing we had to worry about was IR threats, and I don't think none were fired at us. Let's see. No, none fired. So we did a great mission, and it sure was a lot of fun. Little modern avionics, Falcon Bms 4.36, vast improvement over the past versions of the game. It just keeps getting better, and we're all lucky. We get to reap the benefits of it all. Well, guys, I hope you like this flight. Thanks for watching. Like, hate, subscribe. We'll see you up again soon.